All right, guys, this is Braden with Traveler Vans. We're going to run through our latest Sprinter 144 build out. You can see we've packed a ton of storage into this one. We'll start with the electrical components, all the boring stuff here. We've got 920 amp hours of lithium battery on a 12-volt system. You can see our Victron monitoring here. We've got main lights here. You can see the bed lights back there on a separate dimmer. This switch here is the outside lighting. We've got 2 water tanks on this one, so this is going to be your main tank. This is going to be your auxiliary tank, so you can swap back and forth for a total of 70 gallons of water on this one. Here we've got our radiant floor off and our radiant floor on, so you can control that again with just a switch. All of that is powered here by our S-bar heater. That's going to run our furnace, our radiant floor, as well as our instant hot water to our sink. Nice deep sink there. Here's our furnace controls here close to the bed. We've got an outlet there. 12-volt TV here, 12-volt air conditioning there. Again, more undercab, as well as the dimmable bed lights. We've got some 12-volt USBs here, as well as the outlet. You'll see the flare space finished out with windows. This one has both sliding windows specified by the customer. All of our upper cabinetry is latched and locked. You can see we've got some drawer space here, as well as built-in step. A little larger drawer there. Up here we've got our pantry unit. This one's on some heavy slides. See that guy there. Again, latching. You'll see the nice walnut door faces. This one is hanging clothes. You'll see a clothes hanger up in there. See our nice tall fridge here with a decent amount of freezer space. Get a couple pints of ice cream in there. We've got our microwave here, a little bit of storage up top. Again, more upper cabinets here. We've got some hanging for towels, stuff like that to dry. That is nice and magnetic. Got a window here, vented opening. We've got a lagoon table going there, outlet. 12-volt USB here. Our toilet is going to go in this seat here. Moving over to the galley. Pull-out countertop there. This van does have a shower. We've used the Tetravan shower here. You can see we've got the shower unit there. We've got a curtain that comes up here. You'll see what we've done in the ceiling is integrate some L-track. That way you can take these hooks, quickly remove them, and then you're not going to hit your head on them when they're not needed. Max Air Fan Deluxe, of course. We went ahead and added the shelf up top in the cab, so you've got more storage there. So yeah, let us know if you're interested in a custom build. This is a 100% custom build. Our custom builds with all of these nice features are at $65,000 right now for the 144 Sprinter. So reach out, travelervans@gmail.com, and let us know if you'd like a custom build. All right, guys, stepping around to the rear of the van, you can see we've got our Flatline Vanco roof rack up top with the 2 LED lights for lighting up the back when you're working out here. We've got an aluminum ladder with the spare tire carrier, as well as the roto packs. You can see down here underneath, we've got our 30 amp shore power cable, as well as a 30 amp charger that is strictly for just storage, charging the batteries. So it's a 15 amp regular extension cord household outlet to a 30 amp DC charger. Coming around to the side, we've got our flare space there. You can see we went with the 265 Falcon Wild Peak AT4Ws on the stock wheels, as well as the Sandy Van steps up forward and a nice vented window there with a flush slider. Coming around to this side, again, we've got our paint match flare spaces with the window, another flush slider there. You can see our Sandy Van running boards here. And then on this one, we've opted for one single connection for the water system. So we've got a couple valves inside this cabinet right here in the garage. So this is going to be your city water port. It'll fill the main gray tank as well as the auxiliary tank, just depending on how you have those valves oriented. You can see we've got our outdoor shower there. We've got some stuff space built in there. outlet here, again with the switch for the outdoor lighting there. Pop those on. And then we've also got quite a bit of storage built in here. Here's our electrical cabinet. Again, a little bit of storage. You can see our 920 amp hours of battery. And storage here as well. Quite a bit of storage there. You can see our water heating system there with the S-bar. And then the rest of our plumbing built in here. Coolant tank, water pump, valves, all that good stuff. Here we've got a slide out tray for mountain bikes, all that good stuff. Pulls out a full 60 inches.